Now you decide you want to buy a home. You got to buy the right one. There's a lot of people who buy a home these days. It's only lasts for 2 days. They got a baby, they need a bigger room. So make sure if you select a home, you got to see yourself 5 to 10 years. And if possible, if the basement's not finished, you make another bedroom in the basement. If the attic is not finished, you could finish the attic for a master bedroom. Get the house at least 10 years for you. Now, let's talk about financial. You have a job? You have a good credit score? You're ready to buy? By experience, sometimes buyers buy a property and they turn around to go buy a new car the next day. You can't do that. You got to commit yourself. If you're buying a home, your financials okay, your credit score okay, and you talk to your lender, then you could go out there. This is great. I have some clients, they pre-approved to $300,000. They're thinking, whoo, I gotta buy a house $300,000. That's not the case, my friend. You're pre-approved to $300,000. I strongly recommend $200,000, $220,000. We'll start there and we'll find you a good house. If not, we'll go step a $10,000 increment. We're not going to start a house $300,000. Trust me, I'm there for you. These days, deposit, you need 5 or 10%. The bank will look after you. If you only have 5% deposit, there's some lender with higher risk. We'll give you financing, but you'll pay more for it. At closing, you'll have extra costs that cannot be on your mortgage. Example, the lawyer's fee, $1,000, and also you're gonna have a deed transfer tax at about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You need money on the side, not from your mortgage, to pay those costs. Keep in mind, you're still gonna have your tax, your insurance, your car payment, and many other bills that's above your mortgage. Keep that in mind.